Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be teaching you guys how to cook yummy party jollof rice. Before we proceed, I want you to keep some things in mind. If you want the jollof rice to come out well, you have to note this. One, you must make sure you are not cooking your jollof rice on a high heat. You steam cook jollof rice, so you must reduce your heat to the lowest. And secondly, you have to use moderate water. You don't pour too much water. And finally, you make sure you are using enough red bell pepper, that's tatache, because that's actually what is going to give the jollof rice that beautiful red look. So let's go. First, we have to season our meat. Here we are using our seasoning cube. We are using chicken flavor. We are using curry, thyme, onions. Here you make sure you marinate your chicken very well, because we want it to have a good taste. Also remember, chicken doesn't take too much salt, so you just have to make sure you are not adding too much salt. So you heat it for like 2 or 3 minutes before adding water, so that the seasoning and the spices penetrate the chicken very well. So when you've done that, you can add little water for it to cook. Remember, as we are doing this, we are already boiling the tomatoes blend. That's the combination of red bell pepper. We have our fresh tomatoes in it, our pepper, that's normal fresh pepper, onions, little ginger and little garlic. So we are boiling that one separately, so that when we finish cooking the chicken, that one too will be ready. So let's go. Make sure the chicken is very tender, it's cooked very well, because we are frying it. And if it's not cooked very well and we end up frying, it will be stiff. So just make sure it's soft, so that when we fry, it comes out well. Now we are frying the chicken, is soft and it's cooked very well. So we are done frying. Now we want to fry our stew. This is another stage you will not want to make mistake. When you are frying your onions, you have to fry for like 3 or 4 minutes. You let it simmer very well, so that you are able to get the aroma out of it. Another thing is, you must not make mistake of pouring the cooked tomato paste before the normal tomato paste, because the you've already cooked the other one, the combination of tatache, tomatoes, little ginger and garlic, and fresh pepper and onions. You've cooked that one already, so that one is not having sour taste. So you have to cook the other one, the fresh one, the thin one you bought from the market. You have to cook it for like 5 to 6 minutes for you to remove the sour taste. Once you pour the other one first, you might not be able to cook it very well. So you will end up having jollof rice that is having sour taste, and you will not want that. So you make sure you pour the tomato paste, you cook very well before pouring the already cooked tomato paste. You heat up a little, then you start adding other ingredients. The first thing you add is your bay leaf. The bay leaf also give the jollof rice a good aroma. So I don't miss that my jollof rice. you add your bay leaf. This stage you also add your crayfish. You add your jollof rice spice. Remember, we are adding very little. Then you add just your seasoning and your salt. You heat up for a little and adjust again. So if everything is okay, then you pour your rice. To remove the excess starch, you wash the rice with warm water and salt. So that was what we did. So you pour in your stew, then you turn and add little water. Remember, we are not adding too much water. You just make sure the water is covering the rice, that's all. Depending on how soft your rice is. So if the rice you are using is a very soft rice, you can just leave it at this stage without adding water, except you are sure that your rice is strong. So because we are cooking on a very low heat. So at this stage, you reduce your heat to the lowest and cover the rice with a foil paper. If you don't have a foil paper, you can use a nylon, but they said it's not safe, so I recommend a foil paper. So you cover it very well and make sure no heat is escaping. Then you leave for 20 minutes to steam, depending on the water you put. So if your water is much, you know you have to wait for a longer time. When you check and your rice is not fully cooked, you turn with a wooden spoon. You turn very well. You cover back and steam till done. Yes, our jollof rice is ready. Are you seeing the color? Wow, it's so beautiful and it's so delicious, trust me. So thanks for watching. Do subscribe so that when next we upload, you'll be the first person to see it. Thank you. Bye.